see my face. My name is Soninye. And please, please, please accept me. There's still something going on with my life. So that's why I'm not really consistent at the moment. There are people that's already in Europe and they are having some little problems. I'm trying to solve them. And that is why I'm doing this video. It's part of it. So if today is the first day you are seeing me, my dear, welcome to this channel. And please, 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 I want to ask of something of you. Just give me a second so that other people will join me, because this is a serious case and I want you, just hold on. I want you to pay attention in this video because I will only make it once. And if you're coming for consultation, you have to pay for that. For 3 days now, I've been trying to solve a problem. So when I was still back home, I was told about the problem, but I didn't know it was so serious because it's one of the guy that went for care work in Germany. So he went through our group and something happened where he's working. So they gave him something that I know that thing they gave him is for them to buy time to arrange to deport him. So I will educate you on how to navigate that. So don't come and tell me that you didn't hear because most of you have been sharing jobs in Germany. So most of you are now telling me that you've been applying. If you didn't watch yesterday's video, go and watch it. Although I was too tired yesterday, but go and watch that video. Please, I was too tired yesterday and I managed to do that video. And I shared links for where you will get jobs to apply, whether you are professional or skilled or unskilled worker and you want to go to Germany and you are below 45, you can still go to Germany. So go and check that link in WTP, that's Womiba Training Platform, and apply. So that's where I share links for job applications. So let me tell you why I'm making this video today. That's what they call DULDUNG. Dudu. If you know people in Germany, ask them what is Dudu, they will tell you, or Dodo, they will tell you is DULDUNG. Let me spell it for you so you can make your own research. D for Delta, U for uniform, L for London, D for Delta again, U for uniform, N for Nigeria, and G for good. So let me spell it again. This is the second time I'm spelling it. D for Delta, U for uniform, L for Lagos or London, D for Delta again, U for uniform, N for November, G for good. When I finish this video, you go and research that thing, and the picture of that thing is in the thumbnail of this. If you get a job in Germany and you have any problem in Germany, and although you still have your work permit, yes, you still have that 18 months or 2 years work permit that they will give you to get you in. Although you still have it, and they withdraw that to give you this thing where the thing I spelled for you now, they call it Dodo or Dodo for people that are not German, or Dodo. That's what Africans call it in Germany, you know. So for the time I lived in Germany, I know that once they give you that thing, leave Germany. Let me make it. That is called, in English, that thing is called, you know, hold on. Let me transfer. let me just, I think, let me tell you the meaning in English, because I don't know whether I will, let me tell you the meaning. The meaning is exceptional leave to remain. Once they withdraw work permits and gave you that exceptional leave to remain, maybe you have a problem, or maybe somebody accused you of rape, or maybe somebody accused you of theft, or somebody accused you of abuse. Okay, this particular guy was in our WTP. On August, he went to Germany. After everything, because before, when he was in university, he has done this B1 German course. So it was easy for us to get him in Germany. So he went to Germany. He had a place, he had a problem where he was working. The guy said they engaged in physical attack. I bet, according to him, I wasn't there. According to him, he said that the guy was coming over his face and he pushed. And that guy is an African, he's a Ghanaian like us, and the guy took it up. So they now went for panel, and this thing happened. They gave him that thing in November or thereabouts. They now withdraw the work permit and gave him that exceptional leave to remain. Let me tell you what is that. It is called exceptional leave to remain. But let me tell you what it is. That thing is for the government of Germany, Federal Republic of Germany, to buy time to deport you. Am I making sense? You see that thing? Once you know anybody that they gave that thing, that is in this thumbnail, my dear, tell the person to leave Germany. So we have successfully managed to get the guy to get to somebody in Italy. So you see me, since I started this, so this is what I really want to trash, because they gave him that in November and we tried to get him out now. So this is what I've been dealing with. When you people come here, you people think I'm wasting time. I don't come here often and I don't do this thing off. We have problem with the people that are already here. They are having one problem or the other. And when people are already here, they are priority. Because you don't want to, since they already done everything, do all the things and come here, they became priority in my list. So whenever they have problem, I leave whatever I'm doing to get them, because resolving their issue will help them get their permanent resident permit to get citizenship. So if they don't resolve their problem on time, there will be problems. So this Dudu or whatever, let me be calling it Dudu or Dodo, is something that Germany give to people so that themselves, they will buy time to plan your deportation. Another thing you have in mind is that once they give you that, leave your address. You see the address you were doing the panel and the court case, that address you wrote there, leave that address. Whether you are living with your wife or you're living with anybody, leave that address. Don't stay in that address. Once they give, once you are handed over that thing, leave that address. Although they said it's exceptional leave to remain, in many cases, since this thing is about abuse and the guy is a healthcare system, so they stop him from working. So with that visa he came with. So he was hanging around friends. And when I got information, I told him to leave the address. And it was so difficult. Europe is not a place that you just leave your address and go somewhere, Although you have family, but when he go reach to accommodate you, that is when you will know that this is not Nigeria. This is a different, or Africa. This is a different place. Because nobody wants to carry somebody's burden. You understand? Another person's body. Because we have problem here. So you can't come, an adult, you come and carry the adult's problem. It's so much. So people like to, avoid that situation. So you might not really get help. But the first thing that you have to do is to go and withdraw your cash. Yes, withdraw your cash, start making plan to move to another European country, but don't go near that address. Don't even stay in that city. Shebi, if you are in Stuttgart, don't stay in Stuttgart. Maybe you go to Cologne and stay for some time, or Berlin, or so that, but if the system already closed in on you, then you have a big, big problem. Because sometimes, in so many cases, they will be monitoring you because you have unfinished business in their court system. So, monitoring you, sometimes they will give you tag. You people know what is tag. Tag is something that they give to somebody to wear. Or if it's in a rape case, but thank God this is not a rape case, it's just physical abuse case. If it's in a rape case or terrorist case or anything that has to do with like big case, they will give you a tag, you wear it in your leg. So that one, if they do that one to you, so you cannot easily escape, because that tag showed them where you are, and you are mandated to wear that tag 247. So we are lucky that this one is a physical abuse. That's, is not really like a big case, like I said earlier. But once you are given this thing, let me tell you your strategy now. Your first strategy is to withdraw your money. That's the first. All the money in your bank account in Germany, make that withdrawal. The second thing is to go to your house and pack all your certificates, all this thing. But don't tell the landlord that you are leaving. Don't tell anybody that you're leaving, but pack things that you know and leave the ones like a furniture. Just pack your certificates and your passport. Pack all of them. Pack it and go somewhere. Maybe you can see a friend that you know in another city. You go there and hang. The second phase is to buy a train ticket. Drop that dodo. Don't carry that dodo, because if they know you carry that dodo will show. Wait. If you're entering train to go to somewhere like Italy, Malta, or anywhere close, or Switzerland or Austria, you're trying to move away. Don't carry that dodo. Just leave that dodo in that your old address. Leave it and go only with your passport. If you are allowed to still hold your passport or whatever, I don't know. Because this one, I just told her to carry all her things when somebody, the lawyer, told us the meaning of this. So, go to Italy. One thing about Italy is this. You might not get citizenship there, but at least you have defeated Germany immigration not to deport you back home. So your journey in Italy starts afresh. Because in Italy now, you don't have any paper to show them that you can. Because even if you show them any paper, if you show them that's your passport, I don't want you to show them the passport, because this guy now, the friend that was directing us told him not to even come out with the Nigerian passport if he's having it. But thank God, I think the court was holding it or something like. He said he's not holding it, but the guy told him to leave that day. So we talked to a lawyer. So the guy said you should leave that address, because if you're there, it will be easier for them to come and deport you. So exceptional leave to remain in Germany is, or what it means literally, or even in reality, is to give Germany immigration system time to deport you. You know, they have to go through process in their own administration process to get money, get flight ticket, do all those security things to get you deported. So guys, don't say you don't know, because once Germany deports you, you cannot apply in Europe. Anywhere. It's all this country in Europe. You can't. If they deport you, except you're coming with a fresh name, a fresh fingerprint, or another country's passport, which is, you don't want to go through that system. It's just like denying yourself who you are and your identity forever. So the first thing you have to bear in mind is this. Above all these things I've explained, or anything, the first thing is that when you are in a work permit, avoid problem. Even when the problem knock you here like this, just endure. Avoid problems. Avoid problems. No matter, avoid even chasing a woman or chasing a man, because anything can happen. Avoid problems till you get a permanent resident. Even when you get a permanent resident permit, they fix the pottery. Citizenship, you might go to court and be arguing with rights, and human rights will come for you and all that, and how strong your case is. So the thing is better to avoid problem. But once you got yourself into it, because sometimes we act on impulse. If somebody push you now, where we are coming from, haba, why you go push me, push back. So this one now, the guy he's working with said he's a physical assault, So they reported police, he called police on him and all that, and that's where he is now. And since he's working in the healthcare system, you are not allowed to work, physical battle fights. You can no longer. If it's in UK, it will affect your DBS and all that. So you should not work. So criminal record is a big thing here, my people. So if you try do something with a wicked soul, and if they know that you are a work permit, they might set you up and get you out of the country. Remember what you see, how you suffered to come. Always, before you act gentle like an African with a hot blood, think of how your parents or your guidance or people that supported you, because see, most of you didn't even come with your money. You have to call this auntie, call this uncle. They raise money for you. You buy flight tickets, begin come. And most of you have suffered enough in Africa. And when God answered your prayer points, 5 minutes altercation would destroy you. No, please, the first thing you have to do before you leave Africa is to mind the way you react to something. All of us here, we have racism scars. It shows in our body, but you will not know. We have our scars. So we endure. Then we'll not get what we want. Then we begin do don't do that, don't do that. So I don't know anybody that is so Asna Igbo. Let me tell you our proverb. I will still tell you Asna. Ọkụkọ bụ onye ọbịa na-eji ofu ụkwụ anụ. Like you stand with your one leg till when you balance, then you go do kakaka. So when they stand with your one leg, I beg, know what you do, know how you. Why is the argument first? But that is what get to my brain. I asked him, why is the argument? Why would you get yourself to the extent? Why would you allow that to happen? So here you have known what is dodo. And the name, go and Google it. I spelled it in the beginning of this video. Go and Google it. Make your own research. Then when you make your own research, you know how you go stay. So once they give you that thing, even if after work permit you apply and they do your case like this and they give you that thing, leave. That thing underneath their system, what it means in their system is to buy time for them to prepare to take you back where you are coming from. So guys, I don't want to tell you how many people Germany has deported in Nigeria. They are in their thousands. I'm talking of this January. I'm talking of this January. I mean Nigerians. Because we that is doing this content, people come to us and tell us our problem. At least this January, I have heard and I've listened to 5 people complaints on this dodo. So even students that graduated, you can never tell. So, but whatever you do, maybe you finish, you want to reapply, or maybe you got a problem, or maybe you got a criminal case, or abuse is on your neck, or rape, or anything. But once they give you this thing, I have told you what to do. Leave Germany that day, if possible. But that day, that hour, if you have taken your certificate in your house, leave that city. Because that address, that is what they know, and that is what. But if you are giving tag, this is their police or security tag on your leg, you cannot really run anyway. You cannot really run because you are adding more salt to the injury of immigration you've had. So cannot really run with tag. But once it's only that dodo, you have known what to do. You can just enter train, go Austria or anywhere around within close to Germany. So guys, I just want to end this video here. Tomorrow, I beg, if you're watching me, please can you give us a thumbs up, please, because so that Facebook will know that we are here, guys. Please give us a thumbs up and tell me where you are doing. I will reply all the comments today. I will reply them in this channel. That's what I will do today. Then I will print out the certificate and say, not printing it because it's not hard copy, it's soft copy. I have finished doing it. And once you did tech training and we are still holding your certificate, please go and drop your name. If you've not written your name in your tech group, go and write it. I'm doing it today. I have done it, but I'm still doing the other ones that are coming gradually. So it's been 2 weeks. I told you guys, or up to 2 weeks or more than a week. I told you guys to drop your names. So I will do it this once. I've given you enough time to see the post. So the third thing is that if you are applying or if you've seen a job in that job site, Germany job site, and you are having problem with your application, cover letter, and the references and all that, I like you to be putting references. I like you to be putting your references because it's and put your references. Okay, let me rewind. When you are applying for job, let me say, for instance, you saw a job in healthcare and you want to apply for it. You stand a good chance when you do two references from a hospital or healthcare facilities, because that shows them, and that letter will be in letterhead of that company, and the number there or email there is working. You stand a very good chance. If you don't know what is references, I will go and share a copy. I think I've shared it. Go to the pin messages. We have a lot of it. Go to the pin messages. Check cover letter. Check samples of admin in almost all professions. We have shared it in that WTP. If you're looking for link to WTP, I'll drop it here immediately after this video, or you check most of our old videos. The links are all there. Please come there, drop what you are finding difficult in your job application. Then we can treat it there. And final but not the least, I'm begging all of you, life is not easy. Or making your application or applying for your study visa or applying for job is not easy. You know what you people expect from people like me? I don't know. And I love when you people come here. You know, most people that are here now from the group, whenever you call them, they will be crying. I said, yeah, but when you're back home, you talk to me anyhow. You think I'm not doing anything, but you have come here. You've seen the way the country, you've seen Europe. Because when you are back home, you say if it's not working for you, come back home. Then why do you want to come out? Guys, when you people do this thing, know that people like me, okay, since I came back and resumed this, there's not any day I have slept 5 hours straight. Look at my eyes. I've been awake. Yes, I've been awake. I went to bed around 3. And because I have one study, this thing I'm doing, one study application I did, I want to finish it. So we are trying. So don't come and tell us to start applying for a job for you. My table is full and I have leftovers from last year I'm treating. It's not easy. So make it easier for us. When you want to ask us question, you go straight to the point. I don't want to be the one asking you the problem you are having. No. That's why some messages I don't reply it. If you have not replied your message, your private message you sent to me, or I have not answered you because your questions are not straight. Maybe, let me just give you an example. You want help with cover letter. Just go straight, please. I want a sample of cover letter. Straight. If I have it, I will give you straight. But you come and tell me, good afternoon, I have a problem. I'll be the one to ask you your problem. Or you come to my inbox, you say, good afternoon, ma. On Monday, on Tuesday, you say, good evening, ma. On Friday, you say another good evening. I don't want to tell you how many inbox messages and the Telegram messages. You can see that I'm not like in that group. I'm not the way I am because I have workload to do. Please try to make it easier for us. Yes, make it easier for us to help you. When you make it easier for us to help you, then we can help you and help you fast. So this is what I have to make you aware today. Germany is hard. I said it yesterday. There are a lot of jobs now in Germany because they are in recession. So all these minimum wage jobs are there. And they again, all these things that they made easier for their employers to recruit from places like third world countries, is good. And again, it makes things easier for you to migrate. You don't need to pay anybody to put an application. So I don't know why people will say how much you can get a consultation on how to go about it, your best chances, but not for me to sit down and leave what I'm doing to start making application. Maybe I will end up making 40 applications for you. No, learn how to do it. And again, if you are doing it for free and you have a problem, go straight to the question and I will answer you. You will deal with it and move on. to another next thing. You can do everything by yourself and come to Europe. Nobody helped me like with PTDF. I suffered and I still made it to here. You understand? So you can. I didn't have two brains. I don't. So, guys, I'll be leaving you guys here. And I would, I would love, love that you guys, I would love that you guys have something to think of about the route you want or the route or whatever you want to take. I keep on saying this, but you people make the same mistake every day. Every day, you people make the same mistake. I have said it one, million times, but let me repeat it here. That's why many questions I have not answered since I came back. It is the same thing I want to repeat it that you people are still asking, and you people are still doing it, and you people want me to attend to it. Let me explain further. If you are coming to Europe or you want to go to America, you want to go to New Zealand, Australia, you don't have to be like, for instance, I have somebody that is making application to go and study in New Zealand. I have another one that is having a plan to go and work as a healthcare in Ireland. You see why? Your attention is divided. Like, you are chasing, and again, if you are doing the application, you will not doing it well because you are divided. Like I always say, I said to make it easier for you, choose a country, concentrate in that country. People like me, I was in Germany and I chose UK. I moved to UK. People like you might choose US. People are because you have people there, or maybe your family are there, so things will be easier for you. So that's why I want to go to US. Fine. Concentrate on US content. Concentrate there. And again, not only concentrating, if it's study visa, concentrate on study content. Study content. When you want to ask question. What do I need? What particulars or documents that I need as a student trying to move to USA? You see, it will be easier, and you work on those contents. You work on those documents. You get them ready. You start making application every day. If it's scholarship, you start making scholarship applications every day, and it will help you. You will not start thinking of the interview style or interview tips in case you manage to get one school that reply to you, that wants to talk to you, that wants to interview you. You understand? You see, your concentration will help you. If you do that 3 months, you will see changes. Then if it's healthcare, you are tired of study, you don't want to go through a student application, it's too much for your brain, or maybe you are old enough, you don't want to come and waste your time studying. You understand? You want to go with healthcare in Europe. Still choose a country in Europe. Europe is big. Many countries, more than 40 countries in Europe, or not up to 40, but Schengen countries are 27. So that's the countries most people in Africa wants to go. So choose one country that if it's Germany, then try to concentrate on Germany. Try. Then if it's Spain, Spain, one thing about Spain is that they don't want anybody above 40. One thing about Austria, that's why I'm not pushing all those contents. But if you are young, Austria will grab you. You cannot do more than 20 application in Austria without getting a hello or hi. We want this. Can we fix interview? If you are young, if you're below 30, Austria will listen to you. You understand? So this thing will be easier when you concentrate. But what I have found out, you will see somebody on Monday, they will ask you about study visa in one school in Canada. The next day, they are coming to tell you about healthcare in Ireland. The next day, they are talking about New Zealand. You wonder how they digest all the information about these countries without achieving something for years. I don't brag about it. That's why I don't care what people say in Telegram group, but people that are serious get to result faster. I know people that are serious when they come. So I know the ones that are not serious, I ignore because I don't have extra time to give you when you are not paying me. So, but when you see somebody that is serious, the person really needs this thing. The person will be putting obvious efforts. Let me tell you how it works and how we know. Somebody was applying for a scholarship in Canada and still applying for job, farm in a province, farm work in a province. When they asked this girl to fix interview, they sent this girl a message in email. The time the girl screenshot the message to me, it's only 30 minutes the people sent it from Canada. It means that this girl is always watching her email messages. She was fast to grab it and she was fast to start preparing for her and to know what to do about her interview and how it will go. You see what I mean? So if you see somebody that is fast like that, so why wouldn't you drop whatever you are doing to face that person or face somebody that say, come in a full blown, like after 3 months, come and write, I'm struggling, or I'm not the one. You are an adult. It's your a problem to carry. But when you concentrate on a country, you chase it from that country. You are serious. You will get results. Concentrate, because most of us here we lack concentration. If we see New Zealand, we talk. If we see Germany now, we talk. USA, we are there. We are not concentrating. Canada itself, they will put head. So concentrate. Choose a country, concentrate. There are many things that you can do that you don't need somebody. And there are countries that are even above 20 in ranking in the whole world that you can go without visa. You don't need to seek visa. You only need to land there and they will give you the 90-day grace period for visitors from your country. That's tourism, instant tourism visa at the airports. So there are things that you can do for yourself. So, guys, I have managed to tell you things and some secrets about Germany, Dudo, exceptional leave to remain. So, guys, you take it from here. Go and start making your applications in your choosing country. And if you have any problem, you come to WTP and I will reply all your messages today. Please, before you leave, can you give us a thumbs up to this video and can you share? I want to appreciate every one of you that have been sharing my video, every one of you that have been commenting, every one of you that, anybody, or whether you are sharing or whether you are commenting, whether you are giving me thumbs up, all of you are making it easier for me. You understand? All of you are making it easier for me, and I appreciate that. I'm not the one, I'm not that kind of person that I'm not seeing even little effort you people are putting. I appreciate that. Those things, last year was so tough for me. You understand? So I'm just coming out. Even doctor said I shouldn't go back to work. Yes, but I'm back to work because there's not anybody. If you leave this kind of work, it will pile up. So it's not something that you leave. So I'm still recovering and we'll get there. Lucy Ayuk. Hello, ma'am. Hello, Lucy. Well done. Oh. I appreciate. Olarinde Omosuyi. Happy Sunday to you as well. Thank you so much. Yes, tell them to share. Lucy, please, can you share in your Facebook, in your Telegram groups and all that? And can you give us a thumbs up before you leave? So, guys, I'll be leaving here. If you have any question, drop it here. If you want to join me, you can join me, or you can join to ask your questions. You understand? So you can join to ask your question. If not, I'll be calling it a day. I've explained enough. So don't make mistake. Don't say you are not told. And I was giving you all the information about Germany. I didn't tell you about Dodo. You understand? So I've given you all the information you need about that. I'll tell you what to do to navigate, to avoid them from deporting you when you finally get the job and start working. No matter what it is, we will survive. So I will be ending this video here. God bless all of you. And may God see all of you through in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Don't forget not to share, not to like, not to comment. So bye-bye, my dear. Thank you. Bye-bye, guys.